Apical meristems A. Occur at root tip. B. Produce primary tissues. C. Regenerate parts of plant. D. Both A and B. Correct answer is option D. Both A and B. Next, during leaf formation and stem elongation, some cells of apical meristem left behind form A. Primary cells. B. Intercalary meristem. C. Axillary bud. D. Interfascicular cambium. Correct answer is option C. Axillary bud. Next, intercalary meristem A. Occur in grasses. B. Occur between mature tissue. C. Both A and B. D. None. Correct answer is option C. Both A and B. Next, primary meristem A. Appear later in life of plant. B. Appear early in life of plant. C. Regenerates parts of plant. D. Both B and C. Correct answer is option D. Both B and C. Next, primary body of plant is formed by A. Meristem. B. Vascular cambium. C. Both B A and B. D. None. Correct answer is option A. Meristem. Next, lateral meristem are A. Type of primary meristem. B. Appearing early in life of plant. C. Responsible for producing secondary tissues. D. Both A and B. Correct answer is option C. Responsible for producing secondary tissues. Next, secondary meristem include A. Fascicular vascular cambium. B. Core cambium. C. Secondary phloem. D. Both A and B. Correct answer is option D. Both A and B. Next, meristem that occur in mature region of root and shoot of plant. A. Apical meristem. B. Intercalary meristem. C. Lateral meristem. D. None of these. Correct answer is option C. Lateral meristem. Next, cell of permanent tissue. A. Divide regularly to repair damage. B. Divide occasionally. C. Do not divide generally. D. Both B and C. Correct answer is option D. Both B and C. Next, simple tissue are A. Meristematic tissue having all cells similar in structure and function. B. Meristematic tissue having different type of cells. C. Permanent tissue having all cells similar in structure and function. D. Permanent tissue having many different type of cells. Correct answer is option C. Permanent tissues having all cells similar in structure and function. Next, complex tissues are A. Meristematic tissue having all cells similar in structure and function. B. Permanent tissue having all cells similar in structure and function. C. Meristematic tissue having different types of cells. D. Permanent tissue having different types of cells. Correct answer is option D. Permanent tissue having different types of cells. Next, simple tissues are made of A. Some type of cells of similar origin. B. Only one type of cells. C. Different types of cells of same origin. D. Different types of cells of different origin. Correct answer is option B. Only one type of cells. Next, major component within organs is formed by A. Collenchyma. B. Sclerenchyma. C. Parenchyma. D. All of these. Correct answer is option C. Parenchyma. Next, walls of parenchyma are made of A. Proteose. B. Cellulose. C. Keratin. D. Pectin. Correct answer is option B. Cellulose. Next, parenchyma performs functions A. Photosynthesis. B. Storage. C. Secretion. D. All of the above. Correct answer is option D. All of the above. Next, parenchyma cells are generally A. Of varying diameters with no intercellular space. B. Of similar diameters with no intercellular space. C. Of similar diameters with small intercellular space. D. Both B and C. Correct answer is option D. Both B and C. Next, where does collenchyma occur? A. Below endodermis in most monocots. B. Below epidermis in most monocots. C. Below epidermis in most dicots. D. Below endodermis in most dicots. Correct answer is option C. Below epidermis in most dicots. Next, cell of collenchyma are thickened at corners due to deposition of A. Cellulose. B. Hemicellulose. C. Pectin. D. All of these. Correct answer is option D. All of these. Next, collenchyma cells A. May be polygonal and never contain chloroplast. B. May be polygonal and often contain chloroplast. C. May be oval and contain chloroplast. D. Both B and C. Correct answer is option D. Both B and C. Next, collenchyma cells A. Have no intercellular spaces. B. Have large intercellular spaces. C. May or may not have intercellular spaces. D. None of these. Correct answer is option A. Have no intercellular spaces. Next, mechanical support in plants is provided by A. Parenchyma, B. Collenchyma, C. Sclerenchyma, D. Both B and C. Correct answer is option D. Both B and C. Next, choose the best option. A. All collenchymatous cells assimilate food. B. No collenchymatous cells assimilate food. C. Some collenchymatous cells do not assimilate food. D. All collenchymatous cells do not assimilate food. Correct answer is option C. Some collenchymatous cells do not assimilate food. Next, collenchyma provide mechanical support to A. Young stem, B. Petiole of leaf organs only, C. Organs only, D. All of these. Correct answer is option A. Young stem. Next, sclerenchyma cells are A. Usually dead with protoplast, B. Usually dead without protoplast, C. Usually living with protoplast, D. Usually living without protoplast. Correct answer is option B. Usually dead without protoplast. Next, pulp of pear has which type of sclerenchyma cells? A. Sclerids, B. Fibers, C. Tracheids, D. Trichomes. Correct answer is option A. Sclerids. Next, complex tissues are A. Made of one type of cell working as a unit, B. Made of many types of cells working as a unit, C. Made of one type of cells working separately, D. Made of many types of cells working separately. Correct answer is option B. Made of many types of cells working as a unit. Next, xylem has following functions except A. Conducting water from roots to upper plant part, B. Conducting minerals from leaves to root, C. Providing mechanical strength to plant parts, D. Conducting sap from roots to leaves. Correct answer is option B. Conducting minerals from leaves to roots. Next, xylem tissue consists of A. Sheath tube, companion cells, fiber, parenchyma, B. Sheath cells, vessels, fibers, parenchyma, C. Vessels, tracheids, sheath tubes, fibers, D. Vessels, tracheids, fibers, parenchyma. Correct answer is option D. Vessels, tracheids, fibers, parenchyma. Next, gymnosperms lack A. Xylem vessels, B. Companion cells, C. Sheath tubes and companion cells, D. All of the above. Correct answer is option A. Xylem vessels. Next, phloem of gymnosperms possess A. Albuminous cells, B. Companion cells, C. Sheath tube, D. Both B and C. Correct answer is option A. Albuminous cells. Next, xylem has all dead cells except A. Xylem parenchyma, B. Xylem fibers, C. Xylem vessels, D. Xylem tracheids. Correct answer is option A. Xylem parenchyma. Next, ray parenchymatous cells help in A. Radial conduction of food, B. Axial conduction of water, C. Axial conduction of food, D. Radial conduction of water. Correct answer is option D. Radial conduction of water. Next, food materials can be stored in xylem parenchyma in all of these forms except A. Starch, B. Fat, C. Tannin, D. None. Correct answer is option D. None. Next, in stems, A. Protoxylem towards center, metaxylem towards periphery, condition called endarch. B. Protoxylem towards center, metaxylem towards periphery, condition called exarch. C. Metaxylem towards center, protoxylem towards periphery, condition called endarch. D. Metaxylem towards center, protoxylem towards periphery, condition called exarch. Correct answer is option A. Protoxylem towards center, metaxylem towards periphery, and condition is called endarch. Next, in roots, A. Protoxylem towards center, metaxylem towards periphery, and condition is called endarch. B. Protoxylem towards center, metaxylem towards periphery, condition is called exarch. C. Metaxylem towards center, protoxylem towards periphery, condition called endarch. D. Metaxylem towards center, protoxylem towards periphery, condition called exarch. Correct answer is option D. Metaxylem towards center, protoxylem towards periphery, and condition is called exarch. Next, a mature sieve elements A. Have peripheral nucleus, B. Have peripheral cytoplasm and no nucleus, C. Have no vacuole and no nucleus, D. Have large vacuole and peripheral nucleus. Correct answer is option B. Have peripheral cytoplasm and no nucleus. Next, phloem fibers A. Are made of parenchyma, B. Are made of collenchyma, C. Present in primary phloem. D. Present in secondary phloem. Correct answer is option D. Present in secondary phloem. Next, which of the statements about phloem is correct? A. Protophloem consists of narrow sieve tube. B. Metaphloem consists of narrow sieve tubes. C. Protophloem consists of bigger sieve tubes. D. Both protophloem and metaphloem have bigger sieve tubes. Correct answer is option A. Protophloem consists of narrow sieve tubes. The three types of tissue systems, epidermal, ground and vascular systems, are classified based on their A. Function, B. Location, C. Structure, D. Both B and C. Correct answer is option D. Both B and C. Outer layer of primary plant body is A. Epiblema, B. Epidermis, C. Epicarp, D. Ectodermis. Correct answer is option B. Epidermis. Next, waxy layer on epidermis. A is called trichome, B is called epiblema, C is absent in roots, D help in exchange of gases. Correct answer is option C, is absent in roots. Next, stomatal apparatus consists of A. Stomatal aperture only, B. Stomatal aperture and guard cells, C. Subsidiary cells, D. Both B and C. Correct answer is option D. Both B and C. Next, epidermal cells modify to form A. Trichomes only, B. Trichomes, root hairs, stomata, C. Trichomes, root hair, subsidiary cells, D. Root hairs only. Correct answer is option C. Trichomes, root hair, subsidiary cells. Next, trichomes. A. Present on stem and are multicellular, B. Present on root and are multicellular, C. Present on stem and are unicellular, D. Present on root and are unicellular. Correct answer is option A. Present on stem and are multicellular. Next, all tissue are included in ground tissue except A. Cortex, B. Pith, C. Pericycle, D. Epidermis. Correct answer is option D. Epidermis. Next, in leaves, mesophyll is present in A. Epidermal tissue system, B. Ground tissue system, C. Vascular tissue system, D. Both A and B. Correct answer is option B. Ground tissue system. Next, in dicot system, which condition is present? A. Cambium present between xylem and phloem and called closed type vascular bundle, B. Cambium absent between xylem and phloem and called closed type vascular bundle, C. Cambium present outside xylem and phloem and called open type vascular bundle, D. Cambium present between xylem and phloem and called open type vascular bundle. Correct answer is option D. Cambium present between xylem and phloem and called open type vascular bundle. Next, for understand the tissue organization of roots, stem and leaves better, it is convenient to study A. Longitudinal section of young and growing zones of organs, B. Transverse section of young and growing zones of organs, C. Longitudinal section of mature zones of organs, D. Transverse section of mature zones of organs. Correct answer is option D. Transverse section of mature zones of organs. Next, choose correct order of cells from outside to inside in a sunflower root. A. Epidermis, endodermis, cortex, pericycle, B. Epiblema, cortex, endodermis, pericycle, C. Epiblema, cortex, pericycle, endodermis, D. Epidermis, endodermis, pericycle, cortex. Correct answer is option B. Epiblema, cortex, endodermis, pericycle. Next, suberin is deposited on A. Tangential wall of epidermal cells, B. Radial walls of cortical cells, C. Tangential wall of endodermal cells, D. Radial walls of epidermal cells. Correct answer is option C. Tangential wall of endodermal cells. Next, the substance that Casparian strips is made up of is A. Waxy, B. Water impermeable, C. Suberin, D. All of these. Correct answer is option D. All of these. Next, initiation of lateral roots in dicot during secondary growth occurs in A. Endodermal cells, B. Pericycle, C. Medullary ray, D. Conjunctive tissue. Correct answer is option B. Pericycle. Next, initiation of vascular cambium in dicot root during secondary growth occurs from A. Thin-walled parenchymatous cells, B. Thick-walled collenchyma cells, C. Thin-walled endodermal cells, D. Thick-walled parenchyma cells. Correct answer is option D. Thick-walled parenchyma cells. Next, endodermis is present in dicot root in A. Two layer with little intercellular spaces, B. Two layer without any intercellular spaces, C. Single layer with little intercellular spaces, D. Single layer without any intercellular spaces. Correct answer is option D. Single layer without any intercellular spaces. Next, cortex of dicot root consists of A. Multi-layer of thick-walled parenchyma, B. Multi-layer of thin-walled parenchyma, C. Single layer of thick-walled parenchyma, D. Single layer of thin-walled parenchyma. Correct answer is option B. Multi-layers of thin-walled parenchyma. Next, innermost layer of cortex in dicot root is A. Pericycle, B. Hypodermis, C. Endodermis, D. Pith. Correct answer is option C. Endodermis. Next, parenchyma cells are generally thin-walled. An example of thick-walled parenchyma in dicot root is A. Pith, B. Pericycle, C. Endodermis, D. Hypodermis. Correct answer is option B. Pericycle. Next, stele includes A. Endodermis pericycle pith, B. Endodermis pericycle vascular bundles, C. Pericycle vascular bundle pith, D. Endodermis vascular bundle pith. Correct answer is option C. Pericycle vascular bundle pith. Next, xylem bundles in monocot root A. Are fewer than dicot root, B. Are less than 6, C. Are polyarchy, D. All of the above. Correct answer is option C. Are polyarchy. Next, secondary growth in monocot roots occur A. By vascular cambium, B. By interfascicular cambium, C. Both A and B, D. None of these. Correct answer is option D. None of these. Epidermis of dicot stem A. Is called epiblema, B. Lacks stomata, C. Has a thin layer of cuticle, D. Lacks trichomes. Correct answer is option C. Has a thin layer of cuticle. Next, cortex in dicot stem is found between A. Epidermis and endodermis, B. Endodermis and pericycle, C. Pericycle and pith, D. Endodermis and pith. Correct answer is option A. Epidermis and endodermis. Next, hypodermis of dicot stem is made of A. Parenchyma, B. Collenchyma, C. Sclerenchyma, D. All of these. Correct answer is option B. Collenchyma. Next, starch sheath is found in dicot stem in A. Endodermis, B. Cortex, C. Pericycle, D. Pith. Correct answer is option A. Endodermis. Next, cortical cells of dicot stem has A. No intercellular spaces, B. Inconspicuous intercellular spaces, C. Conspicuous intercellular spaces, D. Very large intercellular spaces. Correct answer is option C. Conspicuous intercellular spaces. Next, pericycle of dicot stem is present in the form of A. Semi-square patches of collenchyma, B. Semi-lunar patches of sclerenchyma, C. Semi-lunar patches of collenchyma, D. Semi-lunar patches of parenchyma. Correct answer is option B. Semi-lunar patches of sclerenchyma. Next, medullary rays are A. Axially placed parenchymatous, B. Axially placed collenchymatous, C. Radially placed parenchymatous, D. Radially placed collenchymatous. Correct answer is option C. Radially placed parenchymatous. Next, location of medullary rays A. Above endodermis, B. Between endodermis and pericycle, C. Between pericycle and cortex, D. Between vascular bundles. Correct answer is option D. Between vascular bundles. Next, in sunflower stem, vascular bundle is A. Conjoined closed exarch protoxylem, B. Radial open endarch protoxylem, C. Conjoined open exarch protoxylem, D. Conjoined open endarch protoxylem. Correct answer is option D, conjoined open enlarged protoxylem. Next, which of these is incorrect about pith of dicot stem? A. Parenchymatous cells. B. No intercellular space. C. Central portion of stem. D. Large intercellular space. Correct answer is option B. No intercellular space. Next, in monocot stem, A. Peripheral vascular bundles are generally smaller than central ones. B. Central vascular bundles are generally smaller than peripheral ones. C. Both peripheral and central are almost same sized. D. None of these. Correct answer is option A. Peripheral vascular bundles are generally smaller than central ones. Next, phloem parenchyma is absent in A. Gymnosperms, B. Monocots, C. Both, D. None. Correct answer is option B. Monocots. Next, in the leaf of sunflower, mesophyll lies A. Between epidermis and cortex, B. Between adaxial epidermis and abaxial epidermis, C. Between endodermis and pericycle, D. Between pericycle and vascular bundles. Correct answer is option B. Between adaxial epidermis and abaxial epidermis. Next, which of the given statements about dicot leaf is incorrect? A. The abaxial palisade parenchyma is made of elongated cells. B. Spongy parenchyma is oval or round. C. The spongy parenchyma has large spaces between cells. D. The parenchyma on adaxial side of leaf are arranged vertically and parallel to each other. Correct answer is option A. The abaxial palisade parenchyma is made of elongated cells. Next, consider the statements given below. A. Size of vascular bundle in leaf depend upon size of veins. B. Vascular bundles in leaf are surrounded by bundle sheath cells. A is correct and B is incorrect. B. A is incorrect and B is correct. C. Both are correct. D. Both are incorrect. Correct answer is option C. Both are correct. Next, which of the following is correct for isobilateral lips? A. Present in all angiosperms. B. Two different types of mesophyll are found. C. Stomata on both surface of mesophyll. D. Has similar sizes of vascular bundles. Correct answer is option D. Has similar sizes of vascular bundles. Next, in grasses, large empty colorless cells are called A. Subsidiary cells. B. Complementary cells. C. Cortical cells. D. None of these. Correct answer is option D. None of these. Next, identify the incorrect statement in regards to bulliform cells. A. Present on abaxial side. B. Empty cells. C. Makes leaf curl inward when flaccid. D. Helps to minimize water loss. Correct answer is option A. Present on abaxial side. Next, increase in girth of plant. A. Involves lateral meristem. B. Involves intercalary meristem. C. Involves apical meristem. D. All of these. Correct answer is option A. Involves lateral meristem. Next, in dicot stem, cambium cells present between xylem and phloem is A. Intrafascicular cambium. B. Interfascicular cambium. C. Cork cambium. D. Cortical cambium. Correct answer is option A. Intrafascicular cambium. Next, interfascicular cambium is formed by A. Pericycle cells. B. Endodermal cells. C. Medullary cells. D. Complementary cells. Correct answer is option C. Medullary cells. Cambial ring cuts off new cells. A. Towards inner side only. B. Towards outer side only. C. Towards inner and outer side both. D. Along its own axis. Correct answer is option C. Towards inner and outer side both. Next, cambial ring cuts off new cells. A. Towards pith called secondary phloem. B. Towards pith called secondary cambium. C. Towards pith called secondary medullary rays. D. Towards pith called secondary xylem. Correct answer is option D. Towards pith called secondary xylem. Next, cambial ring cut off. A. More cells on outer side. B. More cells on inner side. C. Equal cells on both sides. D. Cells randomly. Correct answer is option B. More cells on inner side. Next, secondary medullary rays are A. Narrow bands of parenchyma. B. Narrow bands of meristem. C. Wide bands of parenchyma. D. Wide bands of meristem. Correct answer is option A. Narrow bands of parenchyma. Next, which of these is correct about activity of cambial ring? A. Secondary xylem crushes primary xylem. B. Secondary xylem crushes primary phloem. C. Secondary xylem crushes secondary phloem. D. Both B and C. Correct answer is option D. Both B and C. Next, activity of cambium is under control of A. Physiological factors. B. Environmental factors. C. Both A and B. D. Depend on season only. Correct answer is option C. Both A and B. Next, in spring, cambium produce A. Less xylem elements having vessels with wider cavities. B. More xylem elements having vessels with wider cavities. C. Less xylem elements having vessels with narrow cavities. D. More xylem elements having vessels with narrow cavities. Correct answer is option B. More xylem elements having vessels with wider cavities. Next, annual rings are constituted by A. Alternate concentric ring of 3 types of woods. B. Continuous concentric rings of 3 types of wood. C. Alternate concentric rings of 2 types of wood. D. Continuous concentric rings of 2 types of woods. Correct answer is option C. Alternate concentric rings of 2 types of woods. Next, hardwood is A. Light in color. B. Dark in color. C. Alternately light and dark in color. D. None of these. Correct answer is option B. Dark in color. Next, phellogen is made of A. Narrow, thick-walled meristematic cells. B. Narrow, thin-walled parenchyma. C. Narrow, thick-walled parenchyma. D. Narrow, thin-walled meristem. Correct answer is option D. Narrow, thin-walled meristem. Next, phellogens cuts A. Cork on inner side and phelloderm on outside. B. Phellem on inner and secondary cortex on outside. C. Bark on outside and secondary cortex on inside. D. Phellem on outside and phelloderm on inside. Correct answer is option D. Phellem on outside and phelloderm on inside. Next, cork is impervious to water due to A. Lignin. B. Suberin. C. Keratin. D. Cellulose. Correct answer is option B. Suberin. Next, bark includes A. Secondary xylem and periderm. B. Secondary phloem and periderm. C. Pericycle and vascular cambium. D. Pith and steel. Correct answer is option B. Secondary phloem and periderm. Next, phelloderm is A. Parenchymatous. B. Collenchymatous. C. Sclerenchymatous. D. Meristematic. Correct answer is option A. Parenchymatous. Next, lenticels are A. Circle shaped. B. Rectangular. C. Lens shaped. D. Polygonal shaped. Correct answer is option C. Lens shaped. Next, in sunflower root, vascular cambium is originated from tissues A. Below phloem bundle. B. Of pericycle. C. Of interfascicular cambium. D. Both A and B. Correct answer is option D. Both A and B.